There are pixel art games right now that are criminally underrated. Games that fall into genres that feel cozy, dark, nostalgic, and modern, yet barely get talked about. Today I'm showing you 9 pixel art games from my own Pixel Heaven library on Steam that I genuinely think deserve way more attention. If this is your kind of content, pixel art games, hidden gems, and honest recommendations, make sure you subscribe to Lunar Arcade. This channel is all about spotlighting games that slip under the radar but absolutely deserve the love. Alright, let's jump into it. First up is Core Keeper. It's an underground sandbox survival adventure that honestly deserves every bit of praise it gets. You awaken in a massive cavern filled with secrets, biomes, and ancient threats. What makes Core Keeper special is how much freedom it gives you. Mining, crafting, farming, fishing, base building, automation, and boss fights all blend together incredibly smoothly. You can play solo or with friends in online co-op, and the progression always feels rewarding. Right now, Core Keeper is available on PlayStation and can be added to your PS Plus library, though that's going away in early February, so make sure you jump on that if you're a PlayStation user. There's also a major update coming soon, Void and Voltage, which is especially exciting because it brings a dedicated upgrade tied to the upcoming Switch 2 hardware. Anode Heart is a monster taming JRPG inspired by early 2000 classics, but with a futuristic twist. Physical and digital worlds blurred together here, and the story leans heavily into identity, memory, and technology. You play as a Seek, a robot with no memories, teaming up with mysterious creatures born from the net. The monster systems are deep, taming, breeding, rebooting creatures to raise their level caps, and building incredibly powerful teams over time. If you grew up on monster tamer games and want something that feels nostalgic but still fresh, Anode Heart is absolutely worth a look. Arcane Vale is a top-down action RPG where exploration really takes center stage. You're following in your father's footsteps, uncovering a long-lost legacy in a dangerous open world filled with secrets. The game leans into skill progression, gear upgrades, dungeon crawling, and optional side content. As you explore, you'll meet unique characters, tackle deadly bosses, and uncover hidden areas packed with loot. It's a great pickup if you love classic Zelda-style exploration with RPG depth. Bloomtown is a narrative-driven JRPG set in a seemingly cozy 1960s American town until you realize something is very wrong. It blends turn-based combat, monster taming, and social RPG elements with a darker storyline about fear, trauma, and inner demons. Literally. You explore both the normal town and demon-filled underside, battling manifestations of people's fears and vices. Between the art style, soundtrack, and storytelling, Bloomtown has serious cult classic energy. So kind of like if Stranger Things, Stardew Valley, and Persona had a baby. Beloved Rapture is a traditional story-focused JRPG that leans heavily into character development and emotional storytelling. This is a coming-of-age dark fantasy with a strong narrative backbone, memorable party members, and challenging turn-based combat, without relying on random encounters or endless grinding. If you miss mid-length RPGs that prioritize story over padding, this one is something special. Crow Country is a survival horror game set in an abandoned theme park, and it absolutely nails atmosphere. It takes inspiration from classic survival horror games, focusing on exploration, puzzles, and unsettling environments rather than non-stop action. You can even play in an exploration mode if you want to soak in the world without constant combat. If you love pixel art mixed with eerie storytelling and PS1 era vibes, Crow Country is a must-play. Elsie is a fast-paced roguelike action platformer with bullet hell elements and incredibly vibrant pixel art. Every run is different thanks to procedural generation, and combat is all about precision, dashing, parrying, and mastering boss patterns. You can customize builds heavily, experiment with different upgrades, and even switch characters for different playstyles. It's chaotic, stylish, and incredibly fun to master. Graven is the odd one out here, and I mean that in the best way. It's a first-person action adventure that blends modern mechanics with late 90s PS1 era visual style, complete with chunky models and pixelated textures. That retro look is exactly why I included it here. It's dark, atmospheric, puzzle-driven, and heavily inspired by classic immersive sims. And lastly, the bonus pick for all of my Stardew Valley fans looking for your next fix, Fields of Mistria. This is a farm sim RPG inspired by late 90s classics, featuring gorgeous pixel art, romance, magic, seasonal events, and deep character interactions. It's still in early access, but even now it's incredibly polished and packed with charm. If you love farming, relationships, cozy exploration, and nostalgic pixel aesthetics, this one belongs on your wish list. That's my list of 9 pixel art games from my Pixel Heaven library that I think deserve way more attention. If you want more videos like this, digging through my Steam library, highlighting hidden gems, and talking about pixel art games I genuinely love, make sure to subscribe to Lunar Arcade. Let me know in the comments which one caught your eye, or if there's a pixel game you think I should cover next. Thanks again for watching. This is Lunar, signing off.